What is going on?
What's happening?
This is my layman's term. You can
Okay.
gussy it up with
Okay.
actual knowledge in a second. Shit be wildin'.
Yes.
Wildin' out. Season 20.
Should truly be wild.
Middle East.
Yes.
This is what I think happened. Tell me if I'm wrong. So Bashar al-Assad, out of nowhere, there was a rebel intensive. They just take over shit within a week.
It took like a week, dude.
A week.
It's crazy.
Bashar's on the heels.
Yep.
And he's gone. He's like in some different country now. He left. And now basically there is an interim government happening. There is a new guy named
Jawlani.
Golani,
Golani, apparently.
Jawani Maani, Dilto Pagalani.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, but he's some guy.
Yeah, he's like a reconstructed ISIS guy.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So now there's fear of ISIS returning. There's fear of, because Israel, the moment the Bashar fell, they threw a couple missiles in there at all the military installations.
No, they straight up went in with tanks and took over a bunch of territory.
Right? So there's that, right? Because I guess in their minds, and I don't even know legitimately as a state if that's a wrong concept, if they're like, listen, ISIS is about to fucking come through. We're about to come and hit them. You know, maybe that's a...
No, ISIS has basically been fighting on behalf. They've basically been Israel's mercenary army. Not maybe directly, right? They're probably controlled more by the Turks, but they've clearly had, like, because of the earlier phase of the Syrian so-called revolution, ISIS fighters, al-Nusra fighters who were getting wounded would cross the border to Israel, get patched up by Israeli medical army doctors, and then sent back to fight.
Sure.
So it was in their interest because all of this has been about shattering or disrupting the so-called Shia crescent.
Who was the guy in 1950 or whatever the fuck who was like, what if we gave the angriest people on earth a couple of guns? I saw an advertisement recently, an old school vintage ad. It was like a sexy shot of an Afghan warrior. And it was like almost like a Nike ad where it was like, Russia's going off.
I know.
We need to fight them. Donate to the Afghan military fund and fight Russia with us.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, and then
he was wearing like Air Force Ones.
These Afghans are like, this is like the George Washingtons of their day. Meanwhile, this guy's like a durka, like, you know, a durka.
But then like, they're like, the new Nike Durkas. Yeah. Come on out. The new Nike Durka 6s. Where, you know, anti-oppressive shoe for everybody.
They're Air Jordans, but they're referring to the region.
Bro, literally, dude. What did you say?
Air Jordans, but they're referring to the region.
Yeah, exactly. Air Jordans, but the Jordan. It's like him going like Lethal Weapon in the photo.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Mujahideen guy.
Yeah.
He's just like, Spike Lee directed that fucking shot.
Yeah.
Insane, dude.